AI is one of the most divisive tools in the creative spaces right now, especially in places like the children's book industry. Some people avoid it completely, others let it do everything. And I don't think either extremes actually help. Because the real question isn't whether you use AI, it's how you use it. Hi, I'm Dawn. This is Blossom Stitch Studio, where ideas bloom, creativity comes together, and modern creators grow. This might be a popular or unpopular opinion, depending upon your circle. And even in my own house, people feel very differently about this. But instead, debating AI in theory, I want to talk about how I'm actually using it while building real creative projects. Not hypotheticals, not someday, real work right now. I use AI a lot, but I don't think of it as the creator. I think of it as an assistant. I'm still the creative director. I decide the vision, I decide what matters, I decide what gets finished. AI just helps me move faster inside those decisions. Because AI doesn't replace taste, judgment, or values. It exposes whether you have them. Here is a real life example. When I'm sketching ideas for a book, I might have rough concepts, but I don't yet know if it's the right direction. Instead of spending hours going all in on one idea, I can explore 5 variations in minutes. Different moods, different compositions, different tones, and here's a key part. I'm not committing to any of them. I'm auditioning ideas. That saves me from going down the wrong path for days and realizing it's too late, that it was never the right to begin with. Ask me how many times I've learned that the hard way. Another way I use AI is when I'm stuck on structure. Not wording, not style, just order. What comes first, what supports what might be redundant. AI helps me see options, not answers. I still choose what works, I still throw things away, but I'm not staring at a blank wall, waiting for clarity to magically appear. One more example that matters a lot for me. I don't think neatly on paper. My handwriting is horrible. My notes are everywhere. My brain jumps ahead before things are fully formed. AI helps me take messy thoughts and turn them into something I can actually see. Not to decide for me, just to organize what's already there. And honestly, that alone saves me a huge amount of mental energy. And time, for that matter. And here's where the line is very clear for me. AI doesn't get my final voice. It doesn't decide emotional moments. It doesn't replace judgment. It doesn't get to tell me what a story means. That part, that's the work. The biggest benefit for me isn't speed, it's momentum. Because unfinished ideas don't help anyone. And being precious too early is one of the fastest ways to never finish at all. AI helps me stay in motion without outsourcing my brain. If AI isn't your thing, that's completely fine. You don't need it to do meaningful creative work. But if avoiding it is costing you time, energy, or progress, it's worth asking why. This channel isn't about tools. It's about finishing real projects with clarity and intention. AI just happens to be one tool that helps me do that when it stays in its lane. And I'll keep sharing what works, what doesn't, what I'm still figuring out as I go, because that's the work. Until next time.